Thank you for subbing for Liberty Perry Community School Corporation. This video is designed to train substitute teachers on the information they need to know about school safety to provide a safe environment for students at Liberty Perry schools while you're subbing. When you get into the classroom that you'll be substitute teaching in, we ask that you locate the phone, your emergency response bag, and the evacuation routes for both tornadoes and fires. To use the school phone in case of emergency, you must first press line 1, then dial 9 to get an outside line, and then dial 911. In case of a fire, you need to grab the emergency response bag, turn off the light and close the door, and instruct students to follow the evacuation route posted in the classroom. Once outside and away from the building, you need to take attendance. The roster for your class should be located on the clipboard in your emergency response bag. Then, listen for further instruction from administration. In case of a tornado, you need to grab your emergency response bag and instruct students to follow the tornado evacuation route located in the classroom. Once in your designated location, you should instruct students to sit on the floor with their heads on their knees. You will then use the attendance roster located on the clipboard in your emergency response bag to take attendance and listen for further instructions. In case of an earthquake, you need to have the students drop, cover, and hold on. After the quake, you need to grab your emergency response bag and get the class roster off the clipboard to take attendance and listen for further instruction from administration. In case of a school lockdown, a notification may be made through the announcement on the intercom or by room-to-room notification by the administration or his or her designee. At the time of the lockdown, you need to check the hallway for students and then close and lock the classroom door. If children are outside at recess, immediately direct students to enter the building and go to their classrooms. Close your classroom windows and blinds. Exterior building doors will be locked until notified otherwise. Listen for further instruction from administration or law enforcement officials. In case of a school evacuation, you will be notified by administration or law enforcement agency. You should grab your emergency response bag with the class roster located on the clipboard and make sure you have all your students and follow the administration or law enforcement agency instructions on where you are being evacuated to. Once in the evacuation area, you need to take attendance and ensure that you have all the students. Notify administration or other designated personnel of students that are missing from your class roster. Teachers should keep students calm and quiet so they may hear the verbal command and stay with their classes until an all-clear signal is given by administration. Bullying, as defined in state law, means overt, unwanted, repeated acts or gestures, including verbal, written communication, physical acts, aggression, or other behaviors committed by a student or group of students against another student with the intent to harass, ridicule, humiliate, intimidate, or harm the other student, and create an objectively hostile environment. This environment could cause a student to fear for their self or their property, have a detrimental effect on their physical or mental health, interfere with their academic performance, or their ability to participate and benefit from services, activities, and privileges provided by the school. Make the development of a positive school climate your priority. Promote it in the classroom and in the halls. Remember, when you see something, do something. Intervene by separating the students involved. Get their names, but do not question the students in front of other students. Report the incident immediately to school administration. The students can then be questioned individually. Don't try to resolve the incident on the spot. Don't assume that students can work it out without adult help. They can't. Remember, it takes everyone working together to make your school a safe and supportive environment where every student feels welcome and ready to learn. Federal law guarantees privacy and confidentiality for students who receive special education services and their records. Confidentiality is the act of protecting all personally identifiable data, information, and records collected, used, or kept by the school district about a student. Confidentiality requirements also apply to discussions about a student and the student's records. As a substitute teacher of Liberty Perry Community School Corporation, you may, under limited circumstances, have access to special education records or information in order to provide the student with their educational services. You must keep this information confidential. Questions about individual students or records or breach in confidentiality must be directed to the building administrator. Each classroom should also have a universal precautions bag for dealing with blood or other bodily fluids. Put on the disposable gloves, use paper towels to absorb the spill, see the nurse's office for a bleach solution to clean the area, Place all materials used in the red bag for disposal. Remove the gloves by turning them inside out. Take the bag to the nurse's office for proper disposal, and immediately wash your hands with soap and running water for 10 seconds or more. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and being a substitute teacher at Liberty Perry Community School Corporation. Please see the school secretary to sign the form indicating that you have watched the video.